Like heavy breathing in the mic over here, Jesus. Fucking walk to the bathroom out of breath.
It's that COVID, man.
Yeah, dude. COVID lungs.
Okay. There we go. I guess, did you guys post it on Twitter already?
Yeah, I posted it, and then I shot out a couple messages saying we'll be live in 20, which was like 10 minutes ago. So we should be all right. I'd be interested to see what your brother thinks of this draft. He's a big sports guy.
Yeah, and he sent me something to talk about.
Ooh.
Look at this fucking paragraph he sent me.
There we go. Holy fuck.
Oh, that, and I was like, what is that? He was like, oh, it's about baseball. I'm like, I don't care.
We don't really talk about baseball on here.
Yeah.
It's about how errors are calculated. I mean, I read through it and I was like, oh, that's interesting, but
That died, okay?
yeah, I'm over it.
We're over it.
So I'm going to be like, hey, yeah, he wrote this thing about errors, how errors are bad. And moving on.
on to the next. Thanks
And
for the message.
that's our baseball talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't get any emails.
I will give him a shout out for his podcast, The Makeshift Managers. That is a sports podcast, and that's all they talk about is sports. So
Nice.
if you want to watch a sports podcast, you can check out The Makeshift Managers, and that's all he's getting.
Is it on YouTube?
Yes,
Okay.
YouTube, and wherever you get your podcasts, kind of like ours.
Okay.
You can find it.
Does he look like you?
Actually, no, we don't look like it at all. I think.
Same, me and my brother.
Like he has a lot of features from my dad, and I have a lot of features from my mom. So it's
So are you a mama's boy?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Titty baby?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
just curious.
I was actually a C-section baby. Yeah. So I don't have a birthday. I have an extraction day.
Is that for the weird shaped head?
I mean, it's a big. I got a big dome. But my mom's only 5'0", 5 foot nothing, 120 pounds.
Oh damn.
Little lady. And my
no
dad
wonder it was a fucking C-section. Look at you.
and my dad is 6'5",
Holy crap.
like 240 pounds. He's a fucking monster compared to her. It's wild.
Jesus.
There's pictures of her like pregnant with me, and she's like on the floor because she can't move because she's pregnant as shit. Just like
What, is your brother the same size as you?
yeah.
Damn.
Props to your mom. Fuck.
No. my mom was only 5'2", or is 5'2".
But was your dad a behemoth?
He's a little shorter than me.
Oh, yeah.
Like barely though.
I mean, you're tall.
I was 6 foot.
So
He's like 5'11" and a half.
I know that life.
I don't know if I like the way this mic sounds. It sounds awful.
Yeah, it sounds like you're inhaling it.
Yeah, I might. Hold on. I'm going to switch mics.
copy. Dude, I can't log into this thing.
Why?
It like wants to send me a code, and it does, and then it's like, but is it your phone? I'm like, yes, it's my phone. Okay.
Bro, get your fucking life together, dude.
I'm trying, dude.
So does that mean you're making a Yahoo account?
About to make a whole nother new one.
I did not want to make a Yahoo account. Like, it wants to verify 15
Dude,
times.
Yeah, now you know how I felt when I was getting the Epic Game shit. We're trying to play. Fuck me, dude.
On console, you had to do it?
So I have an Epic's Game account, and when I logged into Rumbleverse, which we'll talk about later, it asked if I wanted to merge it with my PS5 account. So I said yes. And I got into the game and everything just fine. But cross-plat, he wasn't popping up on any of my stuff. So and when I go to friends to add, it wouldn't let me. So I Googled it, and a Reddit thread said you had to go onto, so I had to go on my laptop and download fucking Epic Games Launcher, which I guess you already have on y'all's PCs.
Yep.
So I had to download that, and then I had to log into the account. But every time I logged into the account, PlayStation would send me something saying I needed to verify my account. And then when I clicked that, I had to verify I wasn't a fucking robot. And then after I did that, then Epic Games needed me to verify that the game I was linking was real. And then once I did that, I had to install it. And then when it installed it, it had to update it. And then it updated it, and I had to re-log in again and re-verify all my shit all over again. It was a pain in the ass.
I can imagine.
I was talking to Brute the whole time. I was like, yeah, bro, we can game. It took, 30 minutes before we got to finally fucking play?
It took a while, but
God, dude.
but we had some good games though.
Wait, were you playing while you were drafting too?
No, I take drafting too serious. I have my
yeah.
laptop out and everything.
I set up a queue, and I was just playing the game, and it was like as soon as I get into a fight, your team is up, and I was like, oh, should I look over? And like my queue was empty. After like the first goal picks, I was like, "Oh shit!" I had to stop and I had to go over and mess with it, but then I got wrecked.
There were some sleepers last night I had in my queue. My queue was fucking huge, man, but it seemed like every time it got to me, I go to my queue and it was fucking just dismantled.
Yeah, well, try drafting behind your ass and wanting certain players, and I go and look at your team after the draft. I'm like, yeah, that would have been mine. That would have been mine. That would have been mine.
Yeah, I think we were pissing each other off a fair amount last night.
I took James Robinson out of spite.
He was top of my queue. I'm sitting there, I'm like, and I had just looked at yours and the dude before you's rosters, and I was like, well, they don't need a running back. We're good. James Robinson, I was like, you motherfucker.
He was on my queue though, to be fair.
I picked the Colts defense up early because I knew they weren't going to come back to me. And I knew you were going to snag him early, so.
Oh, I would have picked him up. I got Tampa Bay though, so I'm not too sad about that.
Yeah, it was a reach of a pick for me, but you know how defenses go. Once one person picks them, fucking.
And it's like it's a 10-man, so it's like there's still players available.
Yeah,
So
I love 10 mans.
Yeah, I had some help today because I showed my draft my lineup to a couple of coworkers, and I was like, "Hey, it's good." And they're like, "Who are you going against?" And I showed them, and they were like, "Yeah, you're gonna lose."
Oh no!
And I was like, "Help me!" And so they were like, "Okay, start this guy, don't start that guy, start this guy, start him." And I was like, "Okay," because we're going against each other first week.
My team's good.
So they saw your team, and they were like, "Oh, Ferg knows what he's doing." And I was like, "Well, shit, yeah, he knows what he's doing. It's Ferg."
So last night I was helping one of the guys out from the draft. He thought he would be Sly, and I did the same thing in another NFL league, the one I showed you. I picked up an IR player and then threw him in the IR, and I just picked up another player after the draft. Well, he picked up an injured player, not an IR player, and they show out. They're out for the game, but you can't put them in IR because they're not IR.
Yeah.
And so that's what he was trying to do, and he didn't pick up a defense last night in the draft. So he's week one without a defense because there's nothing I can do about it, because he goes and tries to pick up a draft and it says it'll be complete September 14th.
Yeah, because you got to wait till all the games are over for the waiver to process.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
So I was trying to help him out, and I was like, look, dude, you fucked up. This is on you.
My brother. They told Brute to draft Aaron Hernandez. Say, shake my head. He probably would have too.
Look,
Okay, so where is your league? In Yahoo, where is it?
we don't have one yet.
Yeah, we're not in. You're on the right screen.
Okay.
So we're gonna kick off the show, and then I'll explain what we're gonna do, and then we're gonna click that join league. But
Oops.
And walk him through it real fast, because when he joins the league, show him how to leave the league as well, because we're going to probably have to do that a couple times.
Oh, just join the league and draft now.
Yep.
Go up.
Tracy, welcome in.
Go to on-demand drafts, and then we're gonna hit join this league. And as soon as we join it, it's gonna populate with like little helmets, which will be us. And if we're not all in it together, there's gonna be a button right here that says leave,
Okay.
and that's all. And then
Copy.
it'll take you back to this screen right here.
Thank you.
That'll be easy. This is what me and my so last night we all drafted together, which I didn't plan on because I just threw it out to Facebook to fill in the spots, because me and my buddy from England always joined a random league together. Well, this year he said his daughter wanted to play, so she was in it. She's the one that took Mark Andrews first because that's our favorite player, and I got a story behind that.
How'd our team shake out? Pretty good.
According to Fantasy Pros, not good, but I think her team's all right. But then obviously Cheyenne, this is her second year of doing fantasy drafts. She's doing 2 leagues this year, boys.
Whoa.
2 leagues.
I mean, this is my first 2 league. I'm a little nervous.
Yeah. So so it was the 4 of us. So I was like, I'll just create a league. That way we're all in it together. And then I'll just throw it out to Facebook and some friends, see if they want to join. And I sent it out to Ferg because I knew he would want to play.
Yep.
And then I didn't expect you to be like, I'm in. Because I just threw it out of Facebook on random because I knew we were doing a draft today.
I didn't expect to. So I was just scrolling on Facebook and I saw it and I was like, let me see if there's any openings. And I just went and I was like, oh, there's an opening. Yeah, why not? Why not? We'll see. We'll see what happens.
And you thought that was the podcast for the
Yep.
draft for the podcast?
Yeah. Not gonna lie, I 100% forgot we were doing.
So Brute shows up. Me and Ferg were actually talking about it before. We're like, I was like, you think Brute's gonna bring a laptop today? And he goes, yeah, I seen him at work. Probably not.
Yeah, I said, probably not. And I guarantee he's going to forget the beers in the fridge.
So,
And then
was I supposed to bring those?
and he showed up.
We talked about it, but we didn't. We
Yeah,
didn't.
I said Brute can grab the beers in the fridge, and I'll go to the store.
See, you said Brute can grab.
You didn't
But
say
you didn't, say
you
Brute
didn't tell him to
should
grab him.
Yeah, that's on you.
man.
But
Okay.
Brute knocks on the door and I open the door and I don't see anything in his hands. I go, yep.
So remember that thing we talked about? He doesn't have it.
Good thing I got an extra laptop.
Yep. I guess I'll fucking hold your hand next week too, I guess.
What are we doing next week?
I don't know, but I'll make sure you're well aware.
Yeah, I have a question for you after the podcast. So remind me.
For me?
Yeah, it's about pick'ems.
Ooh,
Pick'ems?
Yeah. I'll explain it afterwards.
Okay.
too easy. Are we ready?
All right.
Yeah.
I will start the music.
Okay.
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to Brute, Ferg, and Friends. I'm, of course, Brute.
What's up, guys? Ferg back again.
And the man behind the camera is Soren.
All right, so we're here to do our draft league, fantasy football draft league.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I got it. We're here.
Okay. Yeah, so it'll be a little different today. So bear with us. We're gonna run down our normal stuff, quick, fast, and in a hurry. And then we're going to hit join this league all together. It might take some time for us to start. And then we're going to run down a 10-man fantasy football live draft for you guys.
And I think we should announce every player that we draft, just so our listeners on Spotify can know like where we're at.
Yeah, of course.
Then I'll put my draft on the screen so people can actually see
Oh, awesome.
the draft.
easy.
I can put it like small screen in between you guys.
Awesome. And I guarantee there will be a couple times where I will say, hey, should I pick up this guy?
And I'll probably lie to you.
Okay. Because you want the guy.
No, because I want to win.
That's usually
okay.
how my wife last night when we were drafting, she's like, who should I pick? This character or this guy or this guy? And I'm like looking at my Fantasy Pros thing. I was like, well, that guy's my next one. So he's probably the best bet.
Yep.
And she's like, okay. I was
It
like,
hurts to say.
I hate you.
Yep. Yeah, my wife did fantasy football 1 year, and she was like, fuck this. This takes way more time than I thought. I thought you just draft and let him play. I'm like, no.
But before we start here, I'll tell you the Mark Andrews story because
Oh, yeah.
so last night we were in the draft together. Obviously, we're doing the draft with my British friend and his daughter. And she took Mark Andrews first. Like she was number 5 in the
Yeah,
draft.
yeah.
Took Mark Andrews super early for a tight end, especially.
She waited wasted no time.
No time. And everyone jumped in the chat like, whoa,
Yeah.
tight end first, Mark Andrews. Like, whoa. And I was like, oh, yeah, she's playing as her favorite character or favorite player. But so she has type 1 diabetes.
Okay.
And if a lot of NFL fans know that Mark Andrews also has type 1 diabetes and he plays a professional sport with type 1 diabetes. So we were in England at the time, stationed there, and we knew them through church and everything like that, and became really, really good friends with them. We're actually godparents of one of their daughters. And out of nowhere, one night I just sent a message to the Ravens organization, addressing it to Mark Andrews, like, hey man, I got a friend who has a daughter with type 1 diabetes. She's a big fan of yours because you play sports with type 1 diabetes, and you're proving that you can do stuff through something that's affecting you.
Yeah, of course.
And so I didn't expect anything out of it. Nothing at all. I'd sent this late at night one night. I get an email from the Ravens organization
That's dope.
saying that Mark Andrews wants to send her a care package.
That's sick.
So I set it up. I sent them my address because it'd be easier for them to send to the PSC.
Yep. The APO.
Yeah, APO box. Get the package. I take it over to them. They were shocked. They didn't even expect anything like this. sent her a typed out letter, signed it, a T-shirt, and a couple other things. But the letter like stated like, hey, you know, I know how it is, you know, and he like list off his favorite snacks and everything and how he does it and everything.
That's dope,
and
man.
it was just like,
That's a life changer.
man, it is. And it was a tearjerker, man, reading the letter and everything like
When you
that.
personalized like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
So shout out to Mark Andrews. Dude's a hell of a player and I respect him.
Good person. I mean,
Yeah.
that's dope, man.
So
I always like it when players are just nice to their fans.
yeah.
A human
I mean,
being, yeah.
that probably took him no time at all to put together and compile, but it probably changed her world.
Yeah, 100%.
Like,
Yeah,
it
I
has
would have
such
took
an
him first too.
I mean, she's like a young girl, you know, she's been living with type 1 probably like 3 or 4 years now. And yeah, so that was a big impact in her life, knowing that this person can do whatever he wants with
Yeah.
something that she lives with every day. So that shows that she can do something
Dope.
in her life and not hold back.
That's sick.
Yeah, so respect out to him.
Beer of the day. Okay, so I have no fucking clue what this is.
Weren't we asked to start doing more research into these, but we haven't done it at all?
Well, today was on the fly, so I mean I know what this is, but I picked it because I had no idea what it was. So it's a Finnish drink.
Oh, it's gin.
Oh, is it?
Gin with natural grapefruit and juniper berry flavors and carbonation.
Oh, so it's like a fruity mixed drink.
Yeah, it's not even a beer.
It says the long drink is a top-selling category of alcohol in Finland, now available in America. Dating back to the 1952 Summer Games in Finland, when the country of only 4 million people was still recovering from the Second World War. Concerned with how to serve the drinks quickly enough to all visitors, the government commissioned the creation of the revolutionary new liquor drink, and so the first long drinks were born. All right. Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Gabay.
It smells good. It smells very grapefruity.
Oh,
That's good. Do you not like it?
nope. I think it's the juniper.
Do you not? Oh, are you not a gin fan?
No, I'm definitely not.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, you're not gonna like that.
Well, this was supposed to be a beer until I opened it here at the house. And I was like, I don't think this is a beer. Would you like a Voodoo Ranger?
Yeah, sure. I'll take a Voodoo Ranger.
Or do you want this thing?
No, I'll take a Voodoo. Because that's for you guys to try.
This was
I mean-
the backup in case
No, you
someone
can-
didn't like the gin.
Oh, okay.
I came with some Voodoo Ranger just in case. There's one more of these in there. I don't think it's that bad, actually. It's pretty
Yeah.
good.
No, I like it.
For 8.5%, I could see drinking these like in the summer get you in some trouble. Mm-hmm. Okay, that'll be good for draft. Except for I'm mixing beers now. Gross.
You'll be all right.
All right. So I'm assuming the draft is going to take the majority of the rest of our.
It'll probably take an hour-ish, depending on how fast
Yeah.
or slow these people
It'll
are.
probably
Yeah.
take the majority. That's fine. So I do want to bring up. I want to talk about something that I've been obsessed with the last few days.
Okay.
And I think we talked about this a little bit before, but there's a new video game out called Rumbleverse. Rumbleverse is free to play on all platforms: PlayStation, Xbox, PC, under Epic Games. And y'all, I cannot stop playing this game.
It's addicting. It's good.
It's a battle royale game, but instead of like guns and trying to scavenge for equipment, you're a wrestler, kind of like WWE style. And I don't know, Ferg, we played together. What were your thoughts?
So the animation, the display window and stuff like that it's Fortnite. It looks exactly like Fortnite. I don't know how they got away with it. The battle pass and everything's the same. Yeah, you basically just said, yo, do you want to play something like Fortnite with no weapons, but it's wrestlers and you just brawl? And that's 100% what it is, but it is so addicting. It's frustrating at times. You're just getting your ass handed to you. But it's so addicting. The matches don't last very long. Once you get in the queue to play again, I mean, we waited less than a minute, I think, every time we played again.
Games are fast.
And then I played, only thing I think you can do, I wish you could add more than one person, because I think right now that's only duos when you want to play with somebody, because it's like tag team. Because when I got off with you, I played with my buddy Tristan. We played, and it was his first time playing, so I'd be interested to see what he thinks. But it's fucking pure chaos. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's an absolute riot. It's refreshing to the battle royale system because you don't have to scavenge for a weapon. You can just land and start duking it out right away.
Yeah, I like how quick it is. You're not playing a game forever. There's not 100 people in there.
So you're basically like, I mean, it's battle royale, so you're killing the person, right?
Yeah, you
And
knock them out.
Yeah, knock them out.
Like it'll say KO on top of them when,
Okay.
when they're out.
So just like PUBG and everything else, you've got the circle of death that you got to be inside of.
Yep.
It was funny the first time I played. I was warming up before I played with him because I'd never played, and I'm that like lurker in those kind of games. The dude that just sits on the edge of the circle and picks people off and waits till he makes it to the end. So I landed on this building outside of the circle. But what I didn't know is they treat it like the ring in wrestling. So you get a 10-second count.
Yeah.
So I land, I bust open this box and it's like 10, 9. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And it, dude, way far away from the circle, man. I'm going to run. I KO'd and my first experience lasted about 17 seconds.
It lasted a full 10 count.
Yeah, yep.
I'm gonna have to download it tonight after the podcast. I might stream it a little bit.
Yeah.
It's
See how it goes.
I'll be on, that's for sure.
It's an absolute blast. And once you learn the mechanics of it, it's like a rock, paper, scissors game. You have your basic attack, you have your block, and you have your vicious attacks. And as soon as you realize how they work with each other, it's really easy to learn.
Okay.
Really easy to pick up.
Once you pick up on the timing, that's what I've noticed. The only people that are beating me are like, they just have the timing down from like releasing a block or grabbing you. Because we've had our fair share of ass whoopings, both given and taken. Last night was not in our favor.
No, we sucked last night.
Yeah, we're getting our fucking shit took last night.
But yeah, and I recommend, you can play keyboard mouse, but I recommend controller.
Okay.
So I plugged in my PS4 controller and it works just fine.
I got mine set next to my computer.
Yeah.
So
That's the only way to play.
because when I play Fall Guys, I always have to play controller.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
No keyboard and mouse there.
Absolutely. But yeah, it's Rumbleverse. Check it out. Free to play. Fantastic game.
We are not sponsored by them.
Not sponsored by them, but if they want to,
Sponsor us, please.
I'll put on a fucking onesie. I'll do it all, man.
Put on the merch.
The character creations are pretty good too.
Yeah.
I'll give them that. So the person you can create your own character, and they've got fat wrestlers, skinny wrestlers, buff wrestlers, black, white, tan. You can fucking pick whatever you want. They got afros. They got all sorts of shit. It's pretty wild.
Male, female. Like I picked the fat dude with a giant afro and like a chocolate kind of skin.
So I mean, your hair you said it puffs out like that.
Yeah.
So like it would be.
Just wouldn't be curly.
Yeah.
Well, the thought behind it was like the fat Rock.
Oh yeah.
Like
Okay.
if Rock was fat, that's what it would be.
I went with the Johnny Bravo vibe.
And I dig it, dude. I dig it.
Wait, have you seen it? What's that movie with Chris? Or Kevin Hart and
CIA?
the CIA one. Yeah. I mean, we got to see the fat rock in there.
That's fair.
Fat
Yeah.
Rock.
He's playing them. Yeah, it's good. It's a good game for sure. It's a good point to bring up. I think we've played like every day this week, I think.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be playing when I get home tonight.
Yeah.
Remember that question we got asked about addictions?
Oh, it's there. It's there.
I think he's fiending more than me because I'll get a message like, we rumbling?
Yeah, I'll be like, is it Rumble time?
Yeah, is it rumble time? I'm like, it can be. Let's go, dude.
Yeah, as soon as I get home, fire up the computer and I'm on there.
But yeah, when we got off the other day, I mean, you had work. I played with Tristan until like midnight, dude. We were just grinding it out. It was fucking addicting, man.
Yeah, and when you win, it feels really good.
I like that you can laugh throughout the whole thing too, because there's so much dumb shit that happens. Like, yeah, you get mad when you lose, but like it's pretty funny.
And you can bounce off of like environmental things. Like if you land on top of a car, you'll bounce. And so I was actually playing a solo game, and I got it. There's this move called the Diamond Crusher, and it's like a Stone Cold Stunner, right? You grab him by the neck and you take him down. So I jumped off a cliff and I have him, and I hit a car, but there's water surrounding you, and if you fall into the water, you're automatically out.
Yeah.
And so here I am. I jump off and I hit this car and right into the water. And we were both out, and I just started dying in laughter.
Worth it though.
It was worth it.
You can't land on the same spot together. And I learned that playing with Tristan. We both shot out of the rocket and we were going to this building. And then as we were getting close, we both went. He latched on and it just shot me off of him, like bouncing off him, right into the water, dude. Game didn't even start. It was fucking nuts.
It's great. And the crates you get with your items, you can pick up the crates and you can throw them at people.
Yeah.
I was actually playing a game this morning and I landed on one of those hot spots with a ton of crates, and I just kept picking up and throwing them. I actually KO'd a guy in the first few seconds just tossing crates at him.
Yeah, I'm still mad that I got KO'd by a mailbox last night. So
Damn.
yeah, she launched that motherfucker
See,
at me.
when you first brought it up, I was thinking the dodgeball game with the Knockout City, because that was free on Epic this last week or something like that. But I haven't played either of those yet, so
Yeah, man, you're gonna love it, dude. Check it out. It's
All right.
it's so much fun, and it's not even that violent. There's no blood. There's no gore. You know, it's very
Right.
cartoony. Fortnite graphics.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll download it after this.
blast.
Do we want to go down to join league real quick? And
Yeah,
just see how long
we
it
should do
takes to
that. It
load?
takes like 5 minutes for
Yeah.
to get into the draft.
All right.
Actual.
We'll click on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Joining league. Will it say the name of the league?
Are you guys in here? Let me see if you're in the same one. Yep, I think we're all in the same one.
Are we?
How can you tell?
Well, I'm the third guy. What helmet do you guys have? Do you know what helmet you have?
No. Are you on the finalizing?
Are you in
Yeah,
finalizing?
yeah.
Okay, we're all in the same one.
Josh
Ryan,
and me. Yeah, we're all in here.
there's Soren. You got the
Soren.
first pick. What a fuck.
Let's go. My first Jonathan Taylor, baby.
It's fucking garbage. I got the ninth pick again, dude.
This is like my 5th draft of the season, and I have yet to be number 1 to get Jonathan Taylor.
It's fucking
So I'm
stupid,
happy with
dude.
that.
Who's Jonathan Taylor?
The Colts running back.
One of the best running backs in the league.
Arguably, if not number 1, number 2.
Don't worry, Ryan. You're not going to get him. So
I'm trying to find.
All right, so we got 7 minutes. So
Okay.
nice. Okay.
I want to bring up, I did a random draft by myself. I usually do it just at a random, just see how I compare to like some random people, right? So I think I did fantastic in this draft. I sent the image to Ferg here, and he agreed with it.
Oh, yeah,
I have
totally.
Lamar.
Show me, yeah.
Lamar Jackson as my quarterback, Derrick Henry, Najee Harris, DJ Moore, Deontay Johnson, Dawson Knox, Sutton, Blankenship, but I also have Chubb and Robinson and St. Brown and Mooney. My team is pretty stacked, I think. But NFL, I don't know how they do their analyzing afterwards after the draft. Said I'm going to go 0-15.
yeah, that's what blew my mind.
I'm going to be dead last in the league.
I forgot what I told you. I think I said your wide receivers were a little shaky. That's probably your only weakness. But like to say you're not going to win a single game with that
Yeah.
roster, like the first 3 names you listed off should carry you to a win easily.
Last year I had Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry in a league, and they won me games by like landslides.
Yeah.
Like they were putting up like 30, 40
Derrick
points
Henry
a
had
game.
like a 50-point game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I think it was against the Jags, unfortunately.
But I don't understand like what they're thinking. It like how do their analysts work for it to come out?
I mean, Yahoo's the same way. Yahoo gave me like the 3rd to the worst grade in the league I just drafted in, and there was the one I sent you. I had a pretty stacked fucking roster.
But for me, like I use Fantasy Pros a lot too, and I
too,
went
yeah,
and
yeah.
analyzed it, and it was like A+. You're gonna win the league. Like, yeah, no shit.
Yeah, really. Yeah, my draft last night did me A-okay. What you looking at over there?
It's just a list of top players to draft is all. Because I don't know who to draft.
So to save you the time, just go to the draft board. Go to the draft. Those are the top players in order,
Actually, I think I have
okay.
something for you.
and you can change it. You click this ADP, this average draft pick that everyone's picking them in, the rank.
Oh, okay.
Click that. Yep. And then if you hit the X rank, and then that's the X rank is really what you want to follow. Ooh.
Thank you.
The little paper sheet. Sorry, I was just showing
That-
Brute the draft format. When you're on Yahoo, you can click at average draft.
That's what the wife uses. Their tier lists. So obviously, tier 1, 2, 3, 4. They'll list the players out.
Yeah, we probably should have said this before. Brute was not expecting to draft today,
He wasn't. You can tell him the story.
even though we talked about it last week.
Brute forgot.
But he forgot.
Well, to be fair, he did join the draft last night and seen all of us in there, but he thought that was the draft.
But as mentioned last week, Brute's football knowledge is, I'd say, about 10%.
Look, I
You're-
know
you're getting better.
Okay, I know how the game is played, and like I know the teams.
Yeah.
I don't know players.
I'm not saying you're dumb.
Okay, thank you.
Just saying your football knowledge is not there.
You're getting there though. Like you're doing 2 drafts this year for the first time, and you're gonna know these names by the end of the season, obviously. And then next year you'll be like, okay,
But you do have the 7th pick, and that sucks. Oh, we forgot to mention it. You know what today is? Today's
today?
fucking opening day NFL football regular season tonight. 2:20. Bills versus Rams.
2:20 for us.
Yeah,
over here in
2:20 for
Germany.
us. Yeah. Fuck you guys in the States. But yeah.
States.
But yeah, I'm just so used to it. I've been over here fucking 10 years now, 11 years.
All right. So if you look over on the TV screen, oh, give it a second. I had to shrink it down here. But this is what everyone's going to see
Nice. Okay.
right there.
Dope.
This is my fat ass fucking eating.
Dude, just smashing cookies right now, dude. Nice.
You know, you are live on camera.
I know. I forget sometimes. When you don't have it up, I forget.
Oh, scared the hell out of me.
Okay, let's X out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, turn that off.
That was unnecessary.
There's another fucking copyright coming.
Oh, that would fucking suck.
For everyone listening, we've gotten three now. Yeah, because either by trailer or some random YouTube video. So we won't be showing any more YouTube videos on our
You're
live.
fucking with the little man, dude.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't get it, man. Because I'll watch some podcasts. They must have like certain rights or something.
Dude, I was thinking the same thing. I mean,
Obviously, Pat McAfee can play NFL because he has an NFL.
well, he just got the rights.
Right. This year, and he can play that stuff because he has the rights. But like, I don't know how some other
But I
people
mean,
do it.
I've been on podcasts or even channels where they're watching trailers and shit like that.
I do it on my Twitch stream all the time. Like I watch.
This is fucking garbage.
So I have a question.
What's
So
up, buddy?
last night, everybody was avoiding Christian McCaffrey. Why?
Yes.
Why?
He's injury riddled.
Injury
He
prone.
can't stay healthy for a full season, and he's great. So like, whoever picked him up, I think they ended up picking him in like the 4th round.
I think it was earlier than that.
That's a good pick. Same thing with like Ezekiel Elliott, right? I'm not a big Ezekiel Elliott fan, but
He eats a lot of popcorn before the game.
he slid to me in like the 7th round in one of my drafts, so I had to pick him up as just
Yeah.
my 3rd running back. Like they produce when they produce. The problem is
How long are they
the
going to
last
produce?
the last 2 years. Well, Zeke's been the last 3 years, but for sure the last 2 years for Christian McCaffrey, he just hasn't stayed healthy.
Yeah.
So
He's out. I mean, I think last year he played 2 games and it was out for the whole season, something like that. And I had picked him up number 1 last year in one of my leagues because obviously Christian McCaffrey.
his stats last year were 400 yards rushing and 1 touchdown.
Yeah.
And Jonathan Taylor's was 1,800 yards, 18 touchdowns. So now you see why people are staying away from him.
Okay.
He just can't stay healthy.
He can't. And it's Ezekiel Elliott is not necessarily a health thing for me. I watch a lot of the
No,
games.
it's not helping, it's
and
just production.
It's production and fumble. He's fumble prone.
I mean, when Tony Pollard is the one leading your back, but I mean, if he's going to slide to me in the 7th round and I'm already drafting bench players,
Yeah.
I'll take him.
It's same. You actually picked up Ezekiel Elliott, I think, last night, right? No, maybe not.
No, not last night because I try not to pick him, but in the league, my first draft is my keeper league. You keep 2, so
Well, if you look at the tier list, I think Zeke is like number 2 on the tier list or something like that. But the wife asked me every year, last year and this year, she's like, what about Zeke? Should I pick him up? I was like, no.
Zeke, I got in like right here. I've got him in the 4th round.
I always tell her pick up someone else.
Oh shit, that was
Oh,
loud.
that's the 10-second.
Yeah, 10 seconds
All right.
here. We're going to start out. I'm obviously going to pick Jonathan Taylor as number 1, one of the best running backs in the league.
How do I change the name of my
You change it after.
Yeah,
That's just you don't like Ryan's remarkable team.
team? No, dude. I gotta have
At
the
least it's not Colton's cool team.
Wait,
Ken's
what's
great team.
what's mine called?
We're about to find out.
I missed it.
I
Oh,
missed it.
Soren's tip top team.
Lame. Okay.
Now, I'm one of those people that name my team after a player I draft.
You know I'm lame because I don't mess with grammar, and you can see Josh is the only one with the first letter lowercase.
Nice. That's how we know. Is it lowercase? There he is.
Yep, there he is. He's in.
But yeah, I named my teams after it. So one of my team names is Derek and Morty.
This dude picked up Cooper Kupp 2nd pick.
Dude,
All right.
so have you seen
No.
The new Rick and Morty?
High on Life?
No.
The game? The game that they made?
Oh, I actually seen it. Have they? I thought it hasn't been released yet.
It's not. So,
Yeah,
they've
yeah.
released,
So I have seen it.
They've released gameplay. Have you watched the gameplay?
I put it on my wish list already.
Oh my god, it's
It looks
amazing.
good.
So the guys who made Rick and Morty made a video game called High on Life, and the guns talk to you.
It looks kind of like Borderlands a little bit.
Yeah,
Okay.
But the guns actually talk
The
to you.
guns
It's
talk to you,
hilarious.
and they're like, you get a knife, and the knife's like, yeah, fucking use me. I want to stab somebody.
Stab,
And
stab,
you
stab, stab, stab.
It's like, oh yeah, these fucking guts, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's pretty dope.
It looks really good. Like I think it's gonna be
It looks like a good game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm definitely playing it. I seen the trailer, and as soon as the guns started talking, I was like, add to wish list.
Yeah. well,
I'm waiting on the new the Hogwarts game. I cannot wait.
the
The open world.
I think
the MMO. Mm-hmm. Don't you need a computer? Oh, it's my turn.
it's your turn.
You don't need a computer.
Who do I want? How do I
See,
pick?
I'm not a big fan of
If
MMOs.
I was you, I would pick up Derrick Henry, even though I want him.
Yeah, I would go
How do I grab him?
You click Derrick Henry, and then up at the top where it says draft in blue, top right.
draft now.
Thank you.
Woo. We'll get there, buddy.
I got a long ways to go until I draft again.
Oh, fuck me, dude. I hate the 9th pick.
You know, I'm debating on doing an all Colts team.
Don't do that.
Do it, man.
No. I'm trying to win. I don't want to buy you guys dinner.
Oh yeah. Now I remember. We bet dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot.
Hmm.
You got the memory of a gnat.
We know.
Who are you? Okay, so I picked. Who'd you pick, Soren, first?
I
First
picked
round.
Jonathan Taylor.
Oh, of course. I picked Derrick Henry. Who you picking, Ferg?
Fucking stop,
Joe,
dude. All
Joe
right, chill.
Mixon.
Stephon Diggs.
Devonta Adams.
I think I have Devontae on my team. On
All right,
the other
walk
league.
us through your decision there.
So I have, if you look at the top of the board, I know I want 2 running backs, but the next running back is going to fall to me. I already know it because it's either Mixon, Barkley, or Aaron Jones. And I either had Jamar Chase, Stephon Diggs, Devonta Adams, or CeeDee Lamb. Stephon Diggs, I don't think he's going to have like a stellar year, and Joe Mixon was taken as I suspected. So,
Yep.
Looks like I'm going Aaron Jones because I
want Aaron Jones
Okay, dude. Yeah, I'll pick Saquon. Not.
because he's in my other
Sorry, dude.
league, and it's
That is
easier.
the worst part about playing multiple leagues. You forget
Yeah.
like you're playing against a dude that's on your team.
I have to determine, like, all right, I'm paying for this one, so I want this team to win.
Yep, 100%. Yeah, I go into what money is invested.
Yep.
But that sucks because like towards like week 10, like if I'm losing in a league I didn't pay for, I won't even pay attention to that motherfucker anymore.
Yeah.
How do you scroll down? Oh, there we go. I found it. We're good.
If you've never used a Mac, you 2-finger swipe.
Ryan's remarkable team is on the board.
Shit.
CeeDee Lamb. Sorry.
CeeDee Lamb, wide receiver.
Did you already pick up a running back? You picked up Derrick Henry, all right?
Yeah,
I mean, do you want a running back? You go Saquon Barkley, wouldn't be a bad pick.
Lamb.
Then your running backs will be
See,
done.
I would want Diggs over Lamb.
I think CeeDee Lamb is going to be the number one.
I
He
took
will.
CD just because I like that name, CD.
I was watching CD's nuts.
Ew.
I was watching Good Morning Football, and they were actually talking about how they don't think Stephon Diggs is going to have the big bombshell year like he's been having.
I don't think he is either because there's a lot of competing wide receivers now on that team. Gabriel Davis is one of those, and he's going to have a stellar year, I think.
He's a sleeper.
He definitely had some games last year that were.
Yeah, didn't he have that 4 or 5 touchdown game? And everyone's like, who the fuck is this guy?
And then they went and picked him up, and then he didn't do very good. But, I think it'll be spread around easier this year.
That dude at 17th is happy he just picked up Diggs. He's like, how the fuck did that happen?
Was he not supposed to? Was I supposed to pick up?
So for me,
No, he
you're good.
just slid a lot further than what he's been sliding. That's all.
For me, I got 2 picks here. I got to determine what I want.
Yeah, because you're playing the long game because you're gonna have 20 picks now before
Yeah.
you pick again.
And this is tough. So I think I'm going to go another running back if Barkley falls to me, which he
There you
does.
go. Matt Stafford in the 2nd round. What the fuck?
Yeah, this random people
Oh, you
here.
know what? No, he handcuffed him with Cooper Cup.
Ooh, yeah, that's actually really good. All right, so I'm going to go Barkley. I'm hoping he stays healthy this year.
I mean, if I was him, I would have went Barkley first, knowing that you probably weren't going to pick up Matt Stafford with the 19th pick.
No. Now this one is tough. Let me.
Okay, Soren picked up Saquon with the 20th pick.
So my fantasy pros is telling me Travis Kelce next,
Okay.
but I don't know if I want tight end right now. I want a wide receiver. So they're saying Debo Samuels.
No, dude. I want Debo. He's on.
Sorry.
I'm a Niners fan.
I think I'm going to take him because
Oh, come on.
I think he has a good chance of being number 1 over Ayuk in San Francisco.
Debo Samuel. Okay.
All right.
Now we wait because you got 19 picks to wait.
Long
Jared
time.
Goff from Detroit. What? See, these are motherfuckers are gonna start fucking up the draft, but it's gonna be good for us.
Where's Indianapolis? I just want to take.
You are not picking them next pick.
If you click the drop down for all players, you can go
Okay. There we go.
and it'll do that.
Do I want a running back or wide receiver next?
What do you have on your roster?
One running back, one wide receiver.
So
I would go running back.
I would
My
go running
personal
back
opinion.
because they're very small. The wide receiver pool is huge.
Yeah, you have there's a smaller chance of getting a good running back, where as a wide receiver you have so many that could actually break out and do good.
What about James Conner?
I wouldn't, but that's just me.
Cardinals.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Cardinals number
Williams?
one.
I'm taking. No, don't bother.
It's my turn,
it's
dude.
Your turn. Fuck.
Yeah, it's his turn. I would. What's your argument against Connor? I mean, he is injury prone a little bit, but he is number one in
What bye week is your first running back?
I don't know.
Look at your roster over here.
9 and 6.
So I wouldn't get Javonte Williams. I'd get James Conner because if you get Javonte, they're both going to be off the
Yep.
same week.
All right.
Let's go, Jovan.
That James Conner, I think, is a good pickup. He's going to put up some numbers,
If
some
he
good
stays
numbers.
healthy,
If he
he's
stays
solid.
healthy,
Yeah, if he stays healthy, he's solid. I got no argument there. I'm hoping this dude does not pick up Javonte Williams. I hope he falls to me. That's why I said yes.
Come on, pick up Javonte Williams. You know you want him.
I said Williams, and you were like, no, don't fucking do it.
No,
You don't
so
want him. You wanted it.
I gave you the fair thing because if you have both your running backs on the same bye,
Yeah. You're right. I mean, you're right.
You're gonna have to. I know I'm right. Okay.
Bitch.
Yes, Daddy.
Like me.
Okay.
Care about picks.
I'll take Michael Pitt. Let's go.
So I want to see the team. There we go.
You know, when I first joined your keepers league this year, I didn't know we had to pick 3 wide receivers.
Oh yeah, my bad, man. I've used that format for like the last 12 years.
It's great because I got a stack of wide receivers, but holy crap, I was not
it's
expecting
nice.
it.
Yeah, it's nice. It allows more flexibility. I've always played that way. I've played that way since I've been running that.
I like it.
Okay, all right. Let's see. I got the 32nd pick. Oh, let's see what I'm gonna go here. I've only got 1 wide receiver. I got 2 running backs. Let's see. Let me do some thinking here.
Man, this is a tough one because there's a lot of good players right there in the top 5 or 6 on the list.
I know. I took Brees Hall. He's a sleeper in my leagues. That solidifies my running back. So I got 3 running backs with 3 different bye weeks, and then I can go wide receiver, just blow my load. On
I was
wide
hesitant on taking him last night.
So in a lot of it's the New York Jets. So a lot of people are like, bleh, but if you look at what he's projected and what I guess you could say the analysts are saying, which doesn't always matter, I think he's a sleeper, man. I really
Who
do.
are you thinking here, Ryan?
Higgins or about Pitts?
I mean, Pitts wouldn't be a bad pick where you're at, to be honest.
I would take Kyle Pitts over Higgins.
Yeah. Well, it's not a bad pick.
Just because Higgins has a lot of competition on Cincinnati.
Yeah, I stay away from Cincinnati, Kansas City, and Tampa Bay just because of how they spread the ball. I used to always get Travis Kelce, but
As a Jags fan, explain Travis over James.
so I don't understand why he's ranked so high because James Robinson's 100% week 1. He's back. So I think they're going to split the backfield a lot like Doug did with the Eagles.
We had someone leave the league.
Yeah, that's fine. He's back.
Oh.
I don't know why people are taking him so high. I've seen people take him in the 3rd round. Travis, TJ.
Yep.
I mean, he's going to be good in my opinion, but I don't think he's going to get the workload that people are projecting that he's going to get. James Robinson solidified himself as a solid running back in the league. They're not going to dump him.
The only problem with James Robinson is that injury could technically get him away, like as the number 1. I mean, if Travis shows that he can be that.
Well, I mean, the crazy thing is Travis didn't get to do anything last. Oh, that's you, Soren.
I know.
Oof.
I'm thinking about picking him up. That's why I asked.
I think you're taking a risk, but I'm not picking him up. I'm staying far away from him. I think it's going to be a running back by committee. I think James Robinson is going to get first and second down, and Travis is going to get passing downs and third downs.
See, my fantasy draft here, I don't always, or fantasy pros, I always look at it for recommendations. I don't follow it, but they're saying T. Higgins right here too, and I don't know.
Well, I mean, he slid to you. I mean, you're on the 40th pick.
Yeah,
He's
I know.
usually 30th. I would pick DJ Moore over T. Higgins, especially with Baker Mayfield there. But
Which is crazy because NFL has him only scoring 7 points this week projected.
really,
Yeah.
DJ Moore against the Browns?
Yeah.
Gross. Oh, and you went with DJ. Nice.
Only because I picked him up in a lot of other leagues.
Just pick up Travis.
I'm
know
going
you
to. He was literally on my list.
I was like, I know you do.
So that's my running backs right there. I got Jonathan Taylor, Barkley, and Travis.
Okay, so I've got a plan that I'm hoping is going to work out here in just a second. I don't know if it's going to work out, but okay, that didn't ruin it. We'll see if this.
Let us know on this plan. What are you thinking?
No, I can't let you know until Ryan's done.
Oh, they took the running back I was going to take, or the wide receiver.
Williams?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
What do you need? What do you have? You have a tight end and 2 running backs, right?
Yeah, and one wide receiver.
I mean, Sutton is a very good one as he's
my other wide receiver is a buy on 9.
Yeah, I'd go.
Waddle
I'd
or
go,
Robinson.
I'd go Robinson.
The only problem I have with Robinson is because Cup.
Yeah, but that might help him.
True.
All right, Jovan, don't fuck me here. I have a plan. Don't do it. What does Jovan have? Let's see.
Ryan's done. Fill us in your plan.
Nice. There we go. Let's. Oh fuck. How do I get back to players?
No.
I hit the wrong button.
Oh, no.
No.
Teams, players up top. Underneath the draft selected suggestions.
Oh shoot, dude.
I can't even see a screen. I know what he's talking about.
Yeah, dude, you fucking scared me.
So when do you start filling out your bench for running backs and wide receivers?
Now,
So don't get a quarterback yet?
you don't necessarily need one. If one drops to you, that's good. Those Justin Herberts, Lamar Jackson, even Murray, Patrick Mahomes, if they drop to you, I would go for one of those and then start filling up your bench, but they're not necessary.
So I'm a big believer in handcuffs. Okay, I believe in cuffing players to who they are.
Now explain the handcuffs so people.
Explain what handcuffs.
So handcuff means you have either like running back by committee, you have the starter and the backup, or you have the quarterback and the wide receiver, or the quarterback and the tight end, all from the same team. So when the quarterback throws a touchdown, quarterback gets the points, the receiver gets the points. It can be risky at times because if they both shit the bed, you're just out that week. But in this instance, I just picked up Cortland Sutton with my 49th pick, and I'm going to reach. I'm going to
Russell
snag
Wilson.
my man Russ the Suss
Yep.
Wilson with the 52nd.
This is a good plan. And Russell Wilson, elite quarterback there as he is, and it's going to do some good.
I've had him in my keeper league the past 3 years, and he's always done well for me, even though the
Let's show your guys' teams here. I'm going to show yours first, Ferg. It's got Russell Wilson, Devontae Adams, Sutton, Jones, Williams, and Bryce Hall as his starters right now. Good team. Good way to start. Obviously, he's talking about that handcuff, Russell Wilson. and
Ryan's up.
Sutton.
Ryan's up.
What are you thinking?
What should I look for?
Go draft the guy you're looking at right now.
Amon-Ra St. Brown?
Yes.
Good pickup. All right, so this is Ryan's team right here. You got Lamb, Robinson, Henry, Connor, Pitts, and St. Brown. Good
Yeah,
stacked wide receivers right there.
That's not a bad squad right there.
No, Derrick Henry is going to lead you to some championships.
Who's the second running back?
James Conner.
Oh, yeah, that's not bad, man.
It is going to be real good.
Grabbing a beer. Want another G&T or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
G&T.
Yeah, you do. Oh, I didn't even notice.
Look, if he falls to me, I'm taking Lamar here.
So I honestly almost. Oh, there you go. Okay, Lamar.
Hey, do you
debated
want
with
George
him.
Kittle?
Do I? I'll be taking George Kittle. Oh wait, no, I won't. No, I won't. Yeah.
We talked about this last night. He is injured.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, I drafted him last night, and then like 30 minutes after our draft, they're like, George Kittle does not look like he'll be ready for week 1. I was like, fuck me, dude.
All right. So I know Brandon Cooks is number 1, but I have a hard time picking a Houston.
It's Houston, man.
That's the problem. Because
So explain why Houston.
they have a rookie. Well, he's not a rookie anymore. I think he's second or third
Davis
year, right?
Mills.
And he's not showing that
Yo,
he can do
what the fuck
do
is
well.
this? This is not good.
It's an amber. I just picked it up, man. It's an amber ale. Do you not like it? It's fine. It's not the best beer I've ever
I
had.
think they misspelled ass. And
I think I'm gonna do it too. I'm gonna do it too.
Oh yeah, I was.
I
thinking
got
that.
the handcuff.
All right, Jackson and Bateman. I like that. I tried to do that last night, but someone took him from me.
It wasn't me.
It was not you. It was a couple of picks right before me, though. I was pissed.
So we keep bringing this up. Last night we were all in a draft together, and Ferg was pick number 2.
No, pick number fucking 9. I was 9 again. Oh no, I was.
No,
pick
last
two.
night.
I was pick
You
2.
picked 2, and I was pick 3. So we would reverse each round.
Yep.
And he picked up a couple players that I wanted. I picked up a couple players that he wanted.
The chat was live. I'll
There
put that.
there were a couple FUs in chat.
it was constantly like, I hate you. I love you for it's all for you, Ferg. I hate you.
I put I hate you. Hate.
Yeah, it was. The chat was live last night. Oh, my brother's a Panthers fan. I didn't even notice he put CMC with a sad face.
Oh,
Is that-
terrible.
CMC,
Christian McCaffrey?
Yep,
Yeah.
and Luke Kuechly. The Panthers.
You know, if I was the
I'll just
Panthers, I would have traded him.
I just got
Yeah.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
No comment.
I'll comment on it. He's not a top tier running back, but he can be a bench filler. But he is on the Chiefs. Like Ferg was saying earlier, it's hard to pick a Chiefs player. They have so many weapons on their team.
All right, I'll pick up Dalton Schultz.
And even Patrick Mahomes came out and said that, sorry, he apologized to fantasy
Yeah,
owners
yeah,
and
for how
said,
it's gonna be this
yeah,
week.
there's going to be a different wide receiver getting points every week, so you never know. And I don't know if that's going to be it. It's all part of their game plan.
Okay, here I am. I need a wide receiver. I got Brandon Cooks, Elijah Moore, Marquise Brown, Mooney. I'm probably gonna go Marquise
Wait,
Hollywood.
who'd you pick up on that last?
Oh, I picked up Dalton Schultz, the tight end
Okay,
for the
yep,
Cowboys.
okay.
He's solid. He fell to me. I mean, it's not a reach by any means, but this is when things get thick. So I don't like anything that's here.
You know, it's funny when I go back to my fantasy pros and I still see the top 2 names still on the list for me: Brandon Cooks and Marquise Brown.
Yeah. I'm going Marquise Brown for sure. I'm more looking at my list right now for everyone that's watching to see how I'm going to draft here in 20 picks. But I'll take Hollywood.
Which is a great pickup. He's going to be number 1 since Hopkins is out.
Suspended. Yep.
Yeah.
Antonio Gibson?
Yeah.
No,
That's
no.
Do you need another running back? How many running backs do you have?
I would.
I have 3.
Then I would pick up a wide receiver.
Well, before there's a sleeper right here in the thing right now that you can pick up, but which I hate saying because I want him, but Michael Thomas.
Where is he? What is he?
Oh, he's way down
69.
there. Yeah.
What is he?
He's a wide receiver.
Wide receiver, yep. He has the Q next to his name for questionable.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, he's going to be good.
He was injured all last year, but the
Yeah.
year before he led the league in receptions and yards, and he was insane.
And
Well, thank you.
we know my boy
Yeah.
right now.
It hurt a little bit.
Jameis likes to throw the ball, so he's going to be fine.
Yeah, he'll be very fine.
Okay, so those of y'all listening, we are approaching the 9th round. Top players available are Brandon Cooks, Jalen Hurts, Elijah Moore, Darnell Mooney, Antonio Gibson, Dallas Goedert, Tony Pollard, Devin Singletary, and Brandon Ayuk. Rosters are looking pretty decent right now. I've got Russell Wilson, Devontae Adams, Cortland Sutton, Aaron Jones, Williams from Denver, Dalton Schultz, Breece Hall, and Hollywood Brown. What roster you got over there, Brute?
I have Lamb, Robinson, Henry, Connor, Pitts, Brown, Edwards-Helaire, and Thomas.
Okay.
All right, so I think
Soren?
this round you should do a quarterback. Your next one.
Soren, what you got?
So I got Lamar Jackson, DJ Samuel, right? Well, no.
DJ Moore?
No, Debo Samuel. Sorry,
yeah.
DJ Moore, Jonathan Taylor, Shaquan Barkley, Travis Etienne, and Bateman. I think I feel pretty good about my team.
That's not a bad roster. I mean, we're lucky that in this draft we're doing, there's a lot of people reaching. For those of you guys that weren't listening earlier, I'll scroll up and before it's Soren's turn. Cooper Kupp was taken 2nd overall. McCaffrey was taken 4th overall. Matthew Stafford was taken 19th overall. Jared Goff was taken 22nd overall.
Jared Goff.
Yeah. Travis Kelce was taken 25th. Mark Andrews followed at 26th.
Why do you say that? Is he not a good player?
He's a decent quarterback, but he's not a top tier quarter. You don't take him number one out of all the quarterbacks.
You take one of the top 3 quarterbacks in the league, but even then, taking it as your second pick is ballsy. All right, Soren's on the clock. Back-to-back picks, 80th and 81st.
I do need a tight end here. I think I'm going to go a tight end, and then I might go another wide receiver here.
Are you going to go Goddard or what's his Ertz?
So Hawkinson is suggested here for me, but
nice.
I'm going to go. I think I'm going to go Hawkinson because
Nothing wrong with that.
Goff likes his tight ends.
And the dude that picked Goff is probably going to be pretty pissed.
Yeah, I hope so.
Because
I stay away from Philly.
the dude that picked up Goff didn't get Hawkinson or St. Brown.
I picked up Goddard last year, and he did awful for me. Like, he was hit or miss on most games.
So I had Schultz in one league, and then I had Kelsey in another, or Kittle in another, excuse me. Dalton Schultz did very well for me last year.
All right. Darnell Mooney's supposed to be number 1, right? In Chicago? Or he's number 2?
I just don't trust Chicago at all.
I'm not. Look, I'm with you there. I've never seen an Ohio State quarterback do good in the NFL. And Justin Fields, if you prove me wrong,
Yeah, please do.
please do.
Yeah, please
but,
do.
man, I do not have faith in that. But I've seen him throw some bombs, and maybe Darnell could get some.
Oh, you went with Mooney, huh? Whew.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Brissett's thrown to Amari Cooper, and as much as I love Brissett, he is a number 2 quarterback.
Yeah,
he is
100%.
not a starter. And
That dude just picked up a kicker with the 82nd pick. He picked Matt Prater. I'm not understanding that pick at all.
we got another kicker too.
Oh, here comes the
Why
kicker.
are they picking kickers?
So this usually happens in fantasy. So if people don't draft any big quarterbacks in like the first 5 rounds, someone will pick a quarterback, and then everyone's afraid they're not going to get the quarterback that they want, so everyone will pick them. Happens with defenses, and it happens with kickers. So they're picking kickers hella early, and they're picking 2 kickers I don't think are the ones that are going to score the most points anyways.
Now, Brute's pick coming up, I suggested a quarterback. What's your feeling on Tom Brady there?
Actually, I have Jalen Hurts highlighted.
Okay.
Is he good?
I don't like either of those, honestly. I would probably wait.
Dak Prescott's available.
So I would go probably Dak.
Aaron Rodgers.
I would go those 4 that are right there: Dak, Kirk, Aaron Rodgers, and Derek Carr. All 4 of those will be a safe bet for you.
So I have Derek Carr in my other league, and I think I might take him in this one too, just to make it easier.
Wait.
Who are your wide
Who are your
receivers?
team? Yeah, wide receivers here.
Lamb, Robinson, and Brown.
Dak Prescott.
So Dak Prescott, you can handcuff him with CeeDee Lamb.
Yep.
So what does that mean?
Handcuff means they're on the same team.
Oh,
So when the quarterback throws a touchdown, he gets 6 points, and the receiver gets 6 points plus the yards. So it's bang for your buck, essentially.
okay.
And so, like we were talking about, I have Lamar Jackson and Bateman for my handcuff.
I wanted Antonio Gibson.
Ferg has
did you
Russell
just took
Wilson
Dak
and
Prescott?
Sutton. No.
That's what
Damn.
y'all said, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you took him.
Yeah.
Whew.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
took him.
Okay.
That was me.
I was like,
Yeah.
you just got fucked.
He's
I thought-
watching.
I thought you were picking right now.
He got his handcuff. He got the number 1 receiver in Dallas and the quarterback. So I think that's good. Dak Prescott's going to put up numbers. I think he's a fantastic quarterback. I just don't think he has. I mean, he's another Tony Romo.
Okay, so I'm gonna reach
What's
here.
that? What's that? What they say? We them boys.
We boys.
But what I'm saying is he's another Tony Romo.
I know this is a guy that Soren likes,
Yeah,
and
go
it's
ahead.
not going to reach to me, so I'm going to go ahead and pick up Cordero Patterson. I had him last year.
son of a bitch.
I had him last year, and the dude was a machine. He's still number 1 RB. They say they may not use him as much because a Jeer's there. Oh, that dude handcuffed. He went Tom Brady, Chris Godwin. That's not bad. I'm surprised Chris Godwin
But
was still there.
back to what I was saying. If as I was saying, he's a Tony Romo. He's going to win the games on the regular season, but once they get in the playoffs, they're not that great.
They're gonna choke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got 4 running backs, I've got 3 wide receivers, so I'm gonna need a wide receiver here. I might do something crazy. No, I won't.
These are where it's getting a little harder.
So I'm debating between D Hop and no, I'm just gonna do it. Alan Lazard. I knew a defense was going to come off the board right after. I was debating picking a defense and reaching.
Yeah, but Lazar is a great pickup because he has nothing but he could be great.
Yeah,
He is number 1 in
yeah.
Green Bay, and he could tear it up if him and Rodgers have that connection. That
and I've got
him and
2
Adams had.
quarterbacks. I got 4 quarterbacks actually that I'm looking at as my backup or my alternate. So it's
See, in my mind, I see 2 players right now. Even though I want to pick up a running back, I'm going to go wide receiver if they fall to me.
yeah. I see 2. I see 3 right
Can
now.
you name them?
I would go Hunter Renfro, Adam Thielen, or Devonta Smith. Are any of those the ones you're thinking?
Thielen and Renfro right there
Yep,
on the
okay,
top of
that's
my
what I
list
thought.
right there.
Yep.
Either of those fall to me, I'm picking them up.
If I
both of
didn't
them
already
do.
have Devonta, I was going to pick up Renfro.
Yeah. Because Renfro, even though Adams came in, he's going to be number 1, obviously. Renfro has that connection with Carr that we've seen last year. He's like that Wes Welker or that Edelman on the team that's just
100%,
going to
yeah.
tear it up.
What are you thinking about right here? Well, you just said Soren. I thought King Dingling over there was going to go next. I keep forgetting you have the 7th. I keep thinking you have the 5th.
Yeah, I got 9 more picks until it's me.
All right, so Cooper went.
And my last pick was Stevenson.
So Elijah Moore is going to go to this dude auto drafting. So if this dude doesn't pick up, you got your picks.
See, Stevenson, I was debating him, but I hate picking up New England running backs.
Yep.
They're always swapping. It doesn't matter. So there we go.
All right. Well, that made your job easy.
Taking Renfro and Thielen. You said?
Yep.
Yeah. That's money, man. I don't know how the fuck that fell to you. That's
Thielen
nuts.
is going to be, I mean, he's not number 1 on Vikings. Justin Jefferson is, and he's the hell of a wide receiver. I have him.
Dude,
in a
my
few
man
leagues.
has to be a Lions fan.
But-
He just chose Detroit's defense. Did you see him on Hard Knocks, bro?
Yeah.
Atrocious.
But Thielen is number 2, and he tears it up every year. Him and Cousins have a connection.
If Devonta Smith falls to me, I'm taking him.
I would too. But yeah, this guy's got to be a Lions fan. Let's look at his team. What
Goff and Detroit Lions defense.
do we know what his name is?
No, but if you click on him to the left, it'll show you his roster. He's the orange background.
Oh,
Blue helmet.
Colton's all right. Colton's cool team. Yes, Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp.
Who do I want next?
Oh, so he's not the Lions fan. The other dude's a Lions fan.
Yeah. No, this one picked up Jared Goff though.
So he picked up Stafford and Goff?
Yeah.
He is a
Lions fan.
Who do I want?
What,
I have 4 running backs and 4 wide receivers.
I'd go Hunt right here.
do you have a tight end yet?
I have Pitts.
Ooh.
I would go Kareem Hunt.
Kareem Hunt.
But he's going to have 5 running backs.
And
with 2 running backs. slotted in.
London has potential of being number 1 in Atlanta. Hopkins is a good pickup here.
Yeah, I was hoping you wouldn't say that because that's what I'm picking up.
There you go.
What position is Hopkins play?
He's a
wide
wide
receiver.
He's suspended.
For 6 games, but he will come back and dominate.
Yeah. He's going to.
He's a sleeper as well. Sorry, Ferg.
That's fucked up. Y'all even had to bring that up. Fuck me, right?
All right, back to this guy's team. He's got Jamal Williams. Prater used to be a Lions or a kicker. He also has another kicker. He has 2 kickers on the team.
Yeah,
he has the Detroit kicker and Matt Prater.
Yeah.
He has the
Lions
Detroit
fan.
quarterback and Matthew Stafford. This guy is insane.
Oh, he picked up Drake London. Son of a bitch.
This guy's not going to do good.
No, he's not. But that helps us. So.
But see, I'm on Reddit with like the Colts Reddit and everything like that, and we got people that draft just Colts players, and their whole team is Colts, and it's fantastic. I like it, but obviously they're not going to win the season. If they do, that'd be amazing.
So do they just lose their bye week?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, that week is guaranteed. Week 14 for Colts, and they ain't going to win any game of that.
Yeah.
I picked up Aaron Rodgers with the 109th. I'll handcuff him with Lazard. Did it in my other league. I like it.
Do you handcuff your off quarterback too?
If I can, but Aaron Rodgers has been sliding so low in drafts. He's still going to put up numbers. Their offense is based on
Yeah,
that. So.
the reason why he's fallen is because Devontae Adams left, and they don't have a good wide receiver core. I'd say they are like bottom of the barrel wide receiver core, but they have a good tight end. They have a good running back, 2 good running backs that can catch the ball out of the backfield. I think we're going to see a lot of that this year. Who are you thinking?
I'm going to pick the Colts defense because the
I
defense is
hate
going to
you.
come flying off
I
the board.
freaking hate you.
I'm sorry.
I hate you so much.
That's why I didn't talk. I have to.
Man, I don't know if I should get a defense or another.
Man,
quarterback.
I see some sleeper running back or wide receivers, but I need a running back.
What'd you go with? Tampa Bay
Tampa Bay.
defense?
I hate you too.
It's a good pick.
That's gonna be my next pick.
Dude, you need a running back bad. There's not much here.
Who does Randall does?
Yeah.
I mean, I got to go Michael Carter here.
Yeah, it's him or Brees Hall. I thought about picking up Michael Carter this last pick, but I'm sold on Brees Hall, excuse me.
Oh, so this is a while ago when Freeman and who was the other one on Falcons, both rookies, and it was going to go either way. And a lot of people were picking the other guy over Freeman. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to pick Freeman.
That's going to bother me.
And Freeman tore it up. Like he took the number 1 spot from the dude and absolutely ran with it. And I already see, I'm not going to pick
Tevin
up.
Coleman.
I'm going to pick up 2 running backs here.
So Michael Carter and Naheem Hines.
Nope.
No, Hines wouldn't be a bad pick with your Jonathan Taylor, just in case.
Yeah, but, you know,
That's fine. I'll pick him up.
I'm going to pick up someone else.
Okay. So you went with Carter. You son of a bitch, dude. Do you have Travis?
Yes.
You son of a bitch.
Dude, this is the same thing that happened last night.
Yes, it was. I picked up the Colts defense. This motherfucker in return picked up James Robinson.
But I have both running backs now. So either way that it swings, I have them.
Fuck you.
Like you.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
I was scrolling through the running backs. I seen Robinson. I was like, yep, I already know.
Week 14 is going to be a shit show for this guy right here. Okay. See my running back. Sorry, I'm talking to myself, guys.
I definitely need a defense here.
What do we think of Winston from New Orleans?
As your backup?
Yeah.
He's a good backup.
Yeah, but I don't even think you need to pick him right now. He's going to fall to the end.
Yeah.
That could be your last pick.
Should I go to the running back or wide receiver?
Well, let's look at your team here.
Yeah, what do you got, dude?
Pulling it up. Got running back, wide receiver. I would go running back or wide receiver here, or the tight end backup. A tight end can fill in the flex spot there, and I've seen it done. I wouldn't pick up a quarterback here.
We got tight ends. Ertz, is he hurt?
He's hurt, but he is number 1 in Cardinals team. Komet, how you say that? Cole?
Komet? Yeah, Cole
Yeah,
Komet.
he's going to be number 1 in, but I would go with Pittsburgh tight end.
Firemouth?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so these are the last 3 picks. I'm going to pick up Tyler Bass from Buffalo as the kicker, just because I know I'm not going to have a shot to pick up a decent kicker moving down. I know that people have differing opinions on that.
You know, after we're done here, we do have to talk about tonight's game.
Yeah, oh yeah. So I'm sitting at, I'm about to pick again. That's why I'm talking. I got 2 quarterbacks. I have 4 wide receivers, 4 running backs. Now let's see. It's my pick again. Let's look. I could pick up Cole Komet.
Did Hines fall to you?
Hines fell to me. I'm thinking about it. The problem is I'm week 14 bye week heavy.
Ooh, yeah.
So I'm thinking about Pickens as a sleeper for Pittsburgh. I usually pick up Madison because Dalvin Cook usually gets injured for a couple of weeks. Let's see. I still got 30
He's not going
seconds.
to be picked up, though, I don't think.
Madison?
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's not. I could probably pick him up as my
Julio
last one.
Jones still available?
I saw Julio.
See, Devontae Parker is one of my sleepers.
Yeah, I saw him on there too.
I don't care what people say, but the quarterback for Matt Jones for the Patriots, hell of a player.
Oh, 10 seconds. We'll go George Pickens. Sleeper, but also I'm not gonna lie, it was a panic pick. There was 10 seconds left,
And we're sitting here discussing it.
and I had like six people in mind, and that came down. So now my last pick,
Is the kicker good now? Right?
yeah,
Second to last.
not bad. Rams kicker, okay. Gallup, son of a bitch. That's all.
See, I have to go defense kicker here.
So I just picked Matt Gay.
Oh, man.
That's not a bad pickup for the Rams. I mean, they're going to score points. I probably would have went Daniel Carlson or Harrison Butker, but that's just because they're proven kickers.
I think you'll be all right.
I mean, it's a kicker. at the
Matt
end of the
Gay
day.
is he's one of the best in the league. I'd say top 10 at least. He's going to put up points. Rams, they're gonna move the ball. He's going to kick some field goals. He's gonna,
Yeah. So I don't
it's
look
a
at
good
like
pickup.
kicker accuracy or anything like that. I look at what team they're on. How often is that team going to be on the opposing side of the field?
Yep.
Yeah.
How often are they going to be in range for a
So
field goal?
I usually pick the Raiders kicker because the Raiders always got into the opposing side of the field, but they could never fucking score. So you knew they were going to kick a field goal. But this year I shied away from them because their offense is just stacked.
Yeah.
But that's not bad. You know, they're going to be there. I mean, I chose Buffalo's kicker, so it's just the same.
Yeah. You're not going to be disappointed. All right. I'm going to go New England defense here.
Really? Okay. The sleeper defense.
Yep.
A lot of people are talking about them.
They always pull it out of the hat there. They have a good defense no matter what, but we'll see. Obviously my boy Blankenship is still available,
Rodrigo!
which is crazy to me. I'm going to take him.
I thought about it. I had him in my league last year.
He is a fan. His accuracy is fantastic. Obviously, his rookie year, he could not hit over 50 yards. That has changed. He does have the leg for it now. His accuracy is still on the fence there for the over 50.
If he falls to me, I'm picking up Zach Ertz with my last pick.
I would.
D kicker.
No,
he's a tight
tight
end.
end.
Motherfucker, don't go hawking my shit. Oh, no, you're picking up Jameis.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I want to look at him.
This dude just went Justin
I'm
Fields.
curious what our grades are going to be. I'm curious what the Lions
So I'm
grade is
going to
be.
get toasted in my league because I have week 9 and week 14 heavy. I only have 1, 2, 3 other players with a different bye week. Like if you look at my entire bench, 4 of those motherfuckers are week 14 buys. Which is okay because I usually like to stack, so it didn't bother me until I looked again and I was like, wait a second.
My bye weeks are good, and I got so many running backs and wide receivers on my team.
But if you look at my bye weeks, so Wilson and Sutton are week 9, but Rodgers and Lazard are 14.
Yeah, so you're
So
good.
yeah, I'll be just fine. Harrison Butker, Jameis, famous Jameis. And here we go. Zach Ertz fell to me at the 149th pick. I will be taking him.
You know, the crazy thing is Winston, he didn't do great in Tampa Bay, but then he got eye surgery. Then he got kicked off the team because Brady came in and went to New Orleans. Was having a fantastic year until he went down last year. He's going to be great. He could potentially take over your number 1 spot.
Aside from the
Winston.
tumultuous amount of interceptions he throws, Jameis is not a bad quarterback.
He doesn't throw them anymore as much. He's got better eyesight.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And he loves some crab legs. So,
But he could potentially take over your number 1 spot.
Dazzling Dave's team joined just to
Okay.
pick Nick Folk. All right. So here in a second, the draft is complete, guys. You want to run down our rosters real quick?
Yeah, so I'll bring it up here on the big screen if you
Okay.
guys want to.
How do I get to?
Let's see.
We got Ryan's team right now. Do I need to make it bigger for you?
Probably.
Well, no, I can look at my screen too.
I
Just run down.
have mine. I know for whoever's watching.
All right, so how do you feel about it? Walk us through your team here. Brute.
So considering that I know nothing, most of this was based off what you guys were saying and what number they were in the fantasy.
Okay.
So, but I know, so from past leagues that I've played, I know that wide receivers and running backs is where the money is. So I spent most of my time picking up wide receivers and running backs.
Okay.
So quarterbacks, I waited till as long as I could.
Sorry.
What? Why are you laughing?
Because Soren has 6 wide receivers and this other dude has 6 running backs.
Jeez.
Sorry.
All right,
Just laughing. Continue.
But I like, all right, let's talk about this real fast, Brew. I like what you did here because you have Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb handcuffed, but then you also went and picked up Michael Thomas and Jameis Winston and handcuffed them too.
Yeah.
Great pickup there.
That's why I did that, because I saw Thomas was New Orleans. It's like, well, he's open, so why not?
And Thomas, if he does stay healthy, he does have a hamstring issue right now. He will be number 1. There's no doubt about it.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be fantastic. I think you did a fantastic job with your draft. You got some sleepers in there.
Is that Brute's roster right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know about the Stevenson pick just because New England with their running backs have been notorious of just they're a committee. They stick to it 100%. They don't have a true number 1, number 2. It's always going to be, all right, Stevenson, you're doing good this week. We're going to put you at number 1. All right, Harris, or right? Damian Harris. Yeah, Damian Harris.
Damian Harris. Yep.
All right, Harris, you're doing good this week. We're going to put you as number 1. You know,
okay.
So that's the only thing. But as a bench player, he's good. The other one that I'm not sure about is Edwards-Helaire. I stay far away from him.
Yeah, same. But I think with the rest of your roster, you're going to be fine.
Very, very, very good though. I love the handcuff thing that you did there.
I learned that today.
Yeah, and it was fantastic.
Hey, well, it worked out,
All right,
didn't it?
pulling up yours, Josh Berg.
Yeah, that's all right.
I only said Josh because it says Josh's outstanding team.
I mean, what gave it away?
All right, walk us through it.
All right, yeah. So I usually go running back when I'm deep in the draft like this, back to back. But as you can see, well, you can't see because I'm looking at the actual draft rundown, the draft board. So you can look at it. So McCaffrey, Cook, Eckler, Henry, and Harris all went off the board when it landed to me at number 9. And it was either Devontae Adams or Jamar Chase before Saquon. So I went Devontae. Then I went Aaron Jones and Javonte Williams. Javonte Williams and Breece Hall were my next 2 selections. They're both, I think Javonte is going to do better than Breece Hall by far, but Breece Hall is one of the sleepers that I do get eyebrows raised at me whenever I draft him. And then Cortland Sutton, I handcuffed Russell Wilson back to back. I think Cortland Sutton is going to have a really good year this year with Russell Wilson back there. And I think you're going to see, with the way that Denver's defense is, I think you're going to see a new Denver Broncos team.
Yep.
I picked up Dalton Schultz over George Kittle because George Kittle, as I learned last night after I drafted him about 30 minutes later,
He is out with the groin injury.
I don't think Dawson Knox is going to have the year that he had last year, but I still think he's the go-to. But Dalton Schultz I had last year, so that's why I picked him over TJ Hawkinson. I like TJ Hawkinson a lot. I went with Marquise Hollywood Brown with our boy Nook being suspended. I reached for Cordell Patterson because last year I had him in both of my fantasy leagues, and the dude was just a monster. And I like the way they use him. They said they're not going to use him that much this year like they did last year, but at one point
That'll
last
change.
year, he was running back / wide receiver, so you could pull and plug wherever you need him.
He's going to be the same. They'll say they're not going to use him as much, but it'll be the same.
And then Lazard and Rogers, of course. I did that in my other league, my big money league. I did Lazard and Rogers. You just can't beat it. I think Lazard's going to have a breakout year, and Aaron Rodgers has been falling so low. So like Aaron Rodgers, I picked with the 12th pick that I had.
It's just insane.
It's just nuts. He's back-to-back MVP the last 2 years.
People are afraid of picking him just because Adams went.
Yeah, but if you look at what they've had before Devontae Adams, like name some really good receiver. Like he made Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Like he gets the balls to the receivers. I reached on the Colts defense because 3 defenses went before mine. 4 actually, excuse me. Oh no, fuck! Now that I'm looking at it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 defenses went before I picked the Colts.
Damn.
Which is crazy because it was the Rams, Buffalo, Detroit for some reason. And then the dude picked Arizona right after, Green Bay, San Fran, Tampa Bay. So I picked Indy because I had 20 picks before that.
Which I hate as an Indy fan. Our defense has been killing it the last couple of years, and it still does not get the recognition.
Even at Good Morning Football this morning, they were talking about it, and they had the Bills as the number 1 defense, Chargers as number 2, New England is number 3, Green Bay is number 4, and number 5 was not the Colts. And I was like, what the fuck, man?
Crazy.
Like, the turnover game that the Colts had last year was insane.
They were the number 1 in turnovers.
It was nuts.
Leonard himself had like 9 or 10 of those.
The punch out king, dude. God.
He even had interceptions though, which is crazy. It's funny watching him get an interception.
So to run it out, that was it. It was Colts, Tyler Bass, the kicker. Didn't care who my kicker was. I wanted it with a high-powered offense. George Pickens as a reach just because I didn't need a wide receiver, but I got him. And then Zach Ertz somehow fell to me to the 149th pick. So I took Zach Ertz. My bye weeks are week 14 and week 9 heavy. And I actually really like my roster. I'll be interested to see what my grade is here in a couple minutes.
I'm curious here. I got a couple questions here. But before I ask those questions, a trend coming out of the NFL as of the last couple of years is taking quarterbacks and then picking up their wide receiver as well. And you see it with Jalen Waddle and Tua in Miami. You see it in Bengals with Chase and Burrow. And now, I know it's been a long time, but Adams and Carr.
Yeah.
And I'm curious because you took Adams over Chase. Why?
So I took Adams over Chase. I don't think Derek Carr's a bad quarterback. Their O-line is not that good, but he hasn't had all the weapons. You've seen the production he's had with Renfro and Darren Waller. I think the Raiders are going to be the sleeper. It would not surprise me if the Raiders won that division this year.
Hey, I've been saying it this whole time.
It would not surprise me. What's up?
Y'all know who Dr. Disrespect is, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So he did a fantasy rankings yesterday of teams that would win. And he said that, so he's a Niners fan, true and blue.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he said 49ers versus Miami or the Raiders. That was his prediction for the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I think a lot of people are, and my buddy Nori, who's going to watch this, he's a diehard Raiders fan. I just think a lot of people sleep on him. And at the end of the day, it's Devontae Adams, man. Like,
It is.
You can't argue. Nobody can argue that he's not the best wide receiver in the league.
Now, I grew up like an hour away from Fresno State, so I follow them not religiously, but they're not my number 1 college team, but I do follow them just because I live close to them.
The only reason I didn't pick Derek Carr was because the Packers are going to throw the ball far more than
100%.
than the Raiders are. Josh Jacobs is a beast.
I don't know. I think the Raiders. I like your pick there because I like Adams. I love Adams. I picked him up a couple years in a row. He's done very, very well for me. But Chase and Burrow connection is already there. Adams and Cars, I could see it coming back like that. Like it's already probably back. But I don't know if it's going to be on the Burrow Chase level. And that was my thinking of it.
Cincinnati's offense is too dynamic. Like I said, I think I said in the beginning, I stay away from like Cincinnati, Buffalo, Tampa Bay.
But it was dynamic last year. They had the same roster.
But I even had T. Higgins on my roster last year.
I did too, and he still tore it up.
Yeah, he was still tearing it up.
But Chase still was dropping 30
But to
points
repeat
a
with
game.
those people on film, I just don't see it happening.
I think so because Burrow. I love Burrow. I think he's that right type of cocky. Like,
Oh yeah,
he knows he's good, but he's not gonna like go out and rub it in your face.
All right. So let's make a bet. I bet you that Devontae Adams will have a better season than Jamar.
Oh, what are we betting?
Are we betting dinner again?
I can't do this because I want Adams to have a better year.
All right.
I love the connection. You guys probably didn't. We didn't talk about it before, but when Adams got traded to the Raiders, I was ecstatic about it because I knew them two in college were fantastic together, and to see it, that's why. Like you were talking about the Raiders being a sleeper team, possibly winning the division.
Yeah.
I put them. We had the Super Bowl discussion. I put them as my winner.
It's funny. I saw on Good Morning Football this morning. Someone had him at the Super Bowl.
They like you said, they are a sleeper team. I think they have the weapons to do it. They have the head coach to do it. Even though I hate him, they have potentially
I think the
market
Broncos will be wild card. I don't think the Chiefs are gonna. I don't think the Chiefs are gonna make the playoffs this year with the way their division is. I don't think the Chiefs will. The Chargers, I think, it's going to come down to the Chargers and the Broncos. The division wins, but the Broncos defense, in my opinion, is better than the Chargers. Even though the Chargers picked up the missing pieces and they've now got another safety, J.C. Jackson, blah 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 blah. I think it's going to come down to. I think the Raiders are going to take the division, and I think the Broncos, unpopular opinion, I think they're going to get second, and they're going to sneak into the wild card.
My thing is, we could potentially see, because there's 3 teams that go into the wild card now. Damn. Hold on. All right, there we go. There was the timer going down. I was still in the draft lobby. I think we potentially could see a whole division go into the playoffs.
Yeah, that would be nuts.
Their division is stacked. I believe the Chiefs, as you said, don't win the division. I don't think they do, but I do think they sneak into the wild card at least.
Yeah, that would be pretty ridiculous.
I think we could potentially see this year Raiders, Broncos, Chargers, and Chiefs all in the playoffs.
Okay.
It could be insane because we have 3.
We were in a
slots.
10-team league, right?
Yeah.
It says I have a bye week 1.
Same here. I don't play until week
I
2.
think because we joined today, which the season starts today.
So we don't start till next week.
So on fantasy draft, I got my grade here.
Dude, me too.
I got a A-.
I did not.
Really?
Oh. All right. So I have a list here, and it lists it out top to bottom here. I'm number 2 on the list. Ryan is number 7. Brute is, and Ferg is number 8.
I'm number 3.
On the Yahoo one, yes.
Yeah.
On Fantasy Pros, what I'm looking at.
I'm number 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm number 9 on Yahoo.
What's Yahoo for me?
So Yahoo,
You're number 4.
You got to be.
Okay.
My shit says mayonnaise, middle of the road, mediocre. All words that describe this draft. We have to trust Josh's outstanding team will make trades and player ads if they are even able to reach the playoffs. They said my best pick was fucking Dalton Schultz.
No.
Yeah.
I had NFL do that to me the other day, and they said my strengths of my team were Blankenship,
They said my reach pick was Russell Wilson.
which we know.
Let's see.
Mine said the playoffs are in reach, and so is the championship if things break right.
I mean yeah.
And my top 3 drafts were the first 3 guys I picked.
Nice, dude. My top picks were Devontae, Aaron Jones, and Javonte.
Same for me. Jonathan Taylor, Barkley, and Deebo Samuel's my strengths here. Mine says trust but verify. That pretty much describes the draft as Soren's tip-top team. The playoffs are in reach, and so is the championship.
You want to hear, Yahoo shit on me some more?
Yeah, let's do it.
Hey, go ahead.
If you can't handle the heat, get out of the draft room. Josh's outstanding team wilted under the pressure of the draft. Picking number 9 overall, they were clearly overmatched. Behind multiple Broncos in the early rounds, Javonte Williams, Cortland Sutton, Josh's outstanding team are predicted to finish 8th in the Yahoo Public League with a record of 5-9. Now, I will say picking up Javonte and Cortland Sutton was a little risky because they are only on the Broncos, but I fucking Aaron Rodgers and Alan Lazard. I don't have to start all 3 of those motherfuckers.
No, true. What are your guys' biggest steals here on your report card?
My biggest what?
Steal.
Oh, my biggest steal? I don't have one of those.
Really?
I have best pick and going out on the limb.
Oh,
That's
wow.
all- yeah.
Biggest steal for me was Adam Thielen.
Oh, yeah.
And then my stretch pick was Rashad Bateman.
Yeah, I don't have that. They just Yahoo just
No,
shit all over me.
I have leader of the pack and stretch pick. So my leader of the pack was the Tampa Bay defense.
Read the paragraph above that, the draft summary. Read that for us.
It says turning a bottom half draft slot into a top half results is a sign of a wonderful effort by the GM. Such was the case with Ryan's remarkable team, which flipped its number 7 pick into a projected 5th place finish in Yahoo.
fuck out
Ryan's
of here.
team is predicted to put up a total of 1,700 points based on the current roster, which would result in an 8-6 record. Read yours.
Motherfucker, it has to be projected to get 1690, and I get a 5-9. Fuck out of here. But you know what's crazy is I'm going to say this on camera. Every time, and my other league was a C as well, every time I've ever gotten a C grade from Yahoo, I've always finished first or second.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
Anytime I've gotten an A- or a B+, I've like last year, I got an A- in our keeper league, and I got fucking second to last.
Yeah.
The boy got his shit kicked in.
That's how I feel. Like, I always look at these report cards and I think, like, I even took a picture of my NFL one. I was like, I want to send this to NFL after I win the league.
Yeah, yours, yeah. Like I picked 3 Broncos, I get that, but look at the depth of my team, you fuck.
Right?
They
Yeah,
don't care.
let me hear it.
They don't
fucking
care.
Brute. Let me hear it, Brute.
No, I like what it said about my pick because it said after I picked the Buccaneers, 3 more defensive teams were picked right after I picked.
Dude, it's a real thing.
Like they saw me pick that and they were like, "Oh shit!"
People do panic pick.
It happens like that.
And then, so last night we were drafting, and the wife looks over and like, someone picked up a defense. I was like, yeah, so.
But it
Stay,
happens.
stay with your course.
Quarterbacks and defenses.
Stay with your
every
course.
year. Someone will pick one and then bam, 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 bam.
Yep.
Everyone panic picks because they want their guy.
They
Yeah.
they want that number 1 quarterback, you know.
Yeah.
And top 10, you're gonna. If you're not the top 3 quarterbacks in the fantasy league, they're all gonna put up the same numbers.
I'm gonna look at something real quick.
Although my stretch pick is fun.
Who is it?
It's St. Brown, Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Oh yeah, that's the one he told you to pick up.
Yeah.
But that is a
That's a
fantastic
solid pick.
pickup.
So before I let Soren go, I've got to read this. So our homie Colton Cool team that drafted nothing but Lions.
Oh yes, please.
He got a
Please.
D- dead last. Colton's cool team put the rust in trust. Next time they should consider practicing in a mock draft. Of course, there's no next time in this league. Colton's cool team was handed a solid draft position and they coughed it up. Even though they had the number 2 overall pick, they finished 10th in the Yahoo public rankings. Behind multiple Rams in the early rounds, Kupp and Stafford, Colton's school team are looking at a final record of 1-13. Yeah, his best pick was Cole Kmet, which he picked last. And his reach pick was Jared Goff. Yeah, it said, you must have run out of time, right? This was an auto pick. There's no other explanation for the choice of Jared Goff with the 2nd pick in the 3rd round.
Oh gosh.
Wow.
He was 10 rounds earlier than the average draft pick.
So is he just got Lions, right?
No, yeah, he got like just all Lions, either alumni or players.
People do that a lot.
So I know people that will strictly pick like Cowboys players, and I'm known for picking Jags players. I try to get at least one Jags player a year. Last night I got Christian Kirk. This draft I didn't get anything, which I didn't even see. Did Christian Kirk get drafted? Because if not, I'm about to drop homie and pick up. Let's see. Oh, I can't because of the games tonight.
I think he probably did get picked up, right?
Let's see. Because if he didn't, I'm about to put it.
Well, while you're looking at it, I'll explain my team here.
Yeah,
'cause
please,
We
please
haven't. So I got Lamar Jackson as my quarterback, and I went and got Rashad Bateman late. I got both of them, actually. I got Jackson round 6. I was at a point where if he fell to me, I'm going to get him. But I was number 1 overall in the draft. Number 1 pick, and obviously I gotta go Taylor. I go with my boy. He was number 1 last year. He has the potential of being number 1 again this year, even though the Colts have said that they're not going to use him as much. They said that same thing last year, and he still came out with 1,800 yards and like a handful of touchdowns. So obviously that. Deebo Samuel's going to be number 1 in 49ers. So obviously got to take him. DJ Moore, Saquon Barkley, standard picks right there. Hawkinson.
Oh yeah.
I did, which Ferg does not like, pick up James Robinson and Travis Etienne.
Yeah, that's fucked up. That's fine.
But I want that handcuff there. That's another handcuff right there for you.
Just ride the
Brew.
lightning.
I picked up both running backs out of Jacksonville. It could go either way. We'll see. We talked about it before the draft of Etienne or Robinson being number 1, and we'll see how it goes. And then my biggest, I think my favorite pickups of the draft were Thielen and Renfro back to back.
Yeah, that
Two
was a fucking
steals.
steal. Yeah, the fact that it went. Yeah,
Those are 2 number 2 number 2 wide receivers on each of their teams, they put up numbers. They have that connection with their quarterbacks, Thielen with Cousins, Renfro with Carr. It's going to be nasty. I like it. I like my team. I'm excited about this. Where are you guys going to take me to dinner?
So I'm going to drop George Pickens and pick up DJ Chark for Detroit because he's the number 2. I'm doing that right now.
I'm guessing Kirk was picked up.
He was picked up, but Pickens, I mean, he was my fucking second last pick. He was just a reach. They've just got too many weapons on that offense, and you have Mitchell Trubisky as the quarterback. I just don't trust it. Where Jared Goff, he's not a bad quarterback. St. Brown is the number 1, but DJ Chark is not bad. So I'm going to knock that out right now. And I have to wait until the waiver's done, so hopefully I don't place that far this week.
All right.
All right, let's hear it.
So, okay. Last week we talked and we said, oh, yeah, during the football season, expect each podcast to have at least 45 to 50 minutes of talk about football.
Yeah, bro, it's just that time of year.
So I am going to I'm going to levy something on you guys. You ready for this? So
I don't like the way your face looks right now.
when we get to a point where we've talked too much sports, we got to move on to a different subject. I installed a little buzzer on my phone. And when that buzzer happens, that
That's
means
fair.
finish your sentence and we're moving on to another subject.
You know, I could install it right here.
Is that your cue
And you just give me the sign, and I'd be like, okay, I'll click it. but I mean, today obviously it was going to be sports
today,
heavy.
that's why I didn't.
You didn't fucking buzz
But
us?
I like that. I like that
You're a fucking-
because
you're a fucking real piece
we'll
of
get
work.
on these. No, we'll get on these tangents with football, and then we'll just go off.
Dude, I
And
thought I saw Bruce
do.
sleeping earlier.
I was just like,
he
chilling.
was sleeping,
You're just sitting there like, okay.
which he doesn't watch football like we do religiously.
He's about to. Are you coming over Sunday? Football?
Where? Your house?
Yeah. Where else? Where else would you come over?
I don't know, man. Like, I don't know if you're coming here or over there.
So Sunday, I'm making a brisket. Problem is, I don't think I have enough pellets, so I might have to do smoker then oven, which I've only done once ever.
Whoa! What kind of
What
pellets you talking
What
here?
do you need me to bring?
Whatever, doesn't matter.
Okay.
You can bring some beer. You can bring. Soren's bringing salsa. But I'm doing brisket. I'm doing brisket or fajitas. It's going to depend on what kind of mood I'm in because I thought my Viking race was Sunday, but it's actually Saturday, which works out perfect.
Do you want me to make you some tortillas?
Make tortillas?
Yeah, he makes some good homemade.
Yeah, if you're down.
You want corn or flour?
I actually prefer corn.
Okay.
I mean, the question is, are we having brisket or are we having fajitas?
Does it matter?
No, because I'll have a brisket taco.
Exactly. Yeah. That's why I said doesn't matter. I've got
make them both.
I've got cotija cheese already. I've got bell peppers. I've got onions. I've got garlic. So that'll all be smoked. So we'll have that to add as dressings.
You want me to bring some any
Are
pickled
we
stuff?
legit just bullshitting about our weekend plans
Pickled
on the
jalapenos?
podcast?
Hell yeah, we are. Hell yeah, we are. These motherfuckers are our fans, dude. Okay. So this weekend is Sunday kickoff for football, and Ferg for Sunday kickoff. When it's colder, I always make chili or I make a soup. And Soren and I, we live literally like 7 minutes from each other.
Not even.
We realized that we're pretty lonely on game days because we live out in the middle of fucking nowhere. It takes Brute about an hour to get here.
Yep.
I live pretty fucking far.
So usually my wife will go to bed and I'm up watching football on a Sundays. And those of y'all that don't know, football comes on at 7 p.m. here. And then the 3 o'clock games come on at 10:15. I'm watching that shit by myself. So we talked and we're like, well, why don't we alternate weekends? And we just go to each other's house and watch some fucking football. So that's what we're doing this weekend. I was going to do fajitas, but I saw a 7-pound brisket that looked really good.
But
So what games are we watching?
all of them.
So on the big screen, on the 80-inch,
Ooh, 80 inches, baby.
You know, I was actually thinking about it. I might bring this TV with me,
okay.
and I'll throw the Colts game up on here.
There you go.
Okay, that can stay in the car.
Yo, remind me to tell you a story after this.
Yeah, so the 80-inch will have NFL Red Zone on, and then laptop or TV if you want to sit with a TV in your lap. Your laptop usually has the game you want to watch
I'm not sitting this way. This guy sat on the floor.
in front of you.
You sure?
I hope my dogs knock it over, dude.
That's fucked up. This is a TV we use.
All right. God damn it. That's a solid point.
You know, you're coming over for week one. You should come over for week 2, though. Week 2 is the big one. The game will actually be on the big screen because it is the Colts versus the Jags.
So when I host people, I don't put the Jags game on the big screen because nobody wants to watch that shit unless it's the Lions game this year. My buddy's a diehard Lions fan. The Colts Jags game's got to go on the big screen.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it for you. I'll watch it with you.
But I mean, if y'all want to watch a Jags game, we'll tell the goddamn Jags game and put Red Zone on our
See,
laptop.
For me, when I host people, I always put my game on. It's my house. We're gonna put my game on the big screen.
Oh,
But
I'm
like I
totally
said,
fine with
we'll have the other TV. You can put up your other game.
But the Bears and Niners game starts at 7
yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
That's why you got to bring your laptop.
That's what I'm saying. You got to bring your laptop.
to watch the Bears Niners.
Yeah, and I mean, I've got NFL Game Pass and I've got the Fire Stick. So worst case scenario, even if you do bring this or another TV that has a USB, we can plug the Fire Stick. You watch whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, now that I've heard his rules, the Jags game might be on the big screen because when I'm by myself, the Jags is on the big screen, and I put whatever
Red
I want to
Zone,
watch
yeah.
Red Zone on my laptop. Yeah.
Which I'm okay with that. Like, even though I'm a Jags fan, it's your house. You want to watch your game.
Yeah, it's your team.
Yeah, I say
Okay.
you put it on there.
Thanks, guys. I
Watch
appreciate that.
your team. I like to watch just football.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Like if it's the Niners, of course I want to watch
But if
it.
we're getting stomped by halftime, it's a guest request. Because I've turned off many Jags games in the past.
But so we'll start out with Jags on the big screen, and then we'll switch it to like Red Zone or something if you want to
if
turn it
they're
off.
Getting fucking
I,
whooped.
I know. The Niners.
Do you have a jersey?
I don't.
Okay, so we got to get you a Niners jersey, huh?
Yeah.
You got to wear a jersey, dude.
So to save you some money, you don't necessarily have to buy a jersey these days. They have T-shirts out there way cheaper with a jersey. Like I have a Shaquille Leonard jersey, but it's a T-shirt, has Leonard's number. And
I'll get it.
I got a Colts Peyton Manning jersey for you, bro. You can wear that.
I'll get a Kittle. Either Kittle or I don't think he plays for them anymore. Gore. I think Gore's gone.
Oh, but Gore's a goat,
Yeah,
dude. You can't go wrong with Gore, dude.
Go Gore.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
Gore
I like
all day,
I like
dude.
Frank. I like
Dude, Frank the Tank, dude.
Yeah,
you
wait,
can't go
When's
wrong
his
with
boxing
Gore.
match? Did he already have it?
You already had it.
He won, didn't he?
I thought he lost.
Did he? I don't know.
Can you
Let's look
Google
it up.
Frank Gore versus Le'Veon Bell, or just Frank Gore versus Bell fight? I thought he lost.
Frank Gore boxing match.
Yeah, Frank Gore boxing. I thought he lost to Le'Veon. I could be wrong.
Frank Gore's massive walk-off knockout.
What? Oh, we can't pull this up, but the fans are good. Well, I'll watch it after. I won't. So he knocked.
He won.
Hold on, I'm watching it.
He won. Oh, turn that.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, he won.
Oh!
What the fuck, dude? I
Oh.
was hoping he'd win too. All right, I gotta watch
He
this,
knocked
dude.
him out.
All right, pull it on the TV whenever we're done.
Yeah, we're done. We'll watch it.
Yeah,
Dude, that's fucking dope, dude. I was rooting
Oh
for him.
my
I just didn't hear anything about
gosh.
it. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
love
dude,
that though.
I love Frank Gore, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
His longevity and how long he stayed in the league, like his durability
Yeah.
was nuts. You got to get a Frank Gore jersey.
Yeah, okay.
Do we have some facts or some Ask Reddit?
Well, okay.
Or are we
So
cutting
I was
it?
I was on Reddit today scouring for some information,
Okay.
and you said 80-inch. So of course my first thought was
Dick.
Yeah. So
My man.
but I found this post from this girl. She was like, "Hey, I just got dumped by the man I thought I spent the rest of my life with. Like,
Okay.
celebrate, say some nice things to me." It's a Reddit called Toast Me, where if you're feeling like shit, you post your picture and people give you uplifting facts about yourself.
Oh, instead of roast me, it's toast me?
It's Toast Me, yeah.
That's fucking lame.
So when I see that, I usually click on their profile to like look at their posts. And
Yeah.
about 7 months ago, she posted, the same girl. She was like, she's like, "Should I settle for mediocre dick?"
Ouch.
So
Wow.
yeah. And in her story about the guy leaving her, she said he loved her, and the next day he just up and fucking left. Like, out
Yeah,
of
because you
nowhere.
probably saw the post.
But yeah, you see that post, like mediocre dick, bitch.
But I mean, did he have mediocre dick?
I mean, if he did,
Does it matter?
it's
Guys, it matters.
not. No, it doesn't. 12 pumps to 1 inch is the same as 12 inches.
But if you're in some fucking dry clam, dude, you wifing that up?
I don't know.
I mean, that's my point. See, you haven't had to deal with that, so you're not going to wipe it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
but
my
I mean,
point.
she's asking this question. First off,
You're unpacking this for real.
like she put some thought in it. Like, I actually don't really like
The mediocre dick.
his
yeah.
mediocre dick.
Yeah.
But should I stay with him just because I like how he treats me?
Yeah.
That's what I'm
like-
saying. See,
So that's
It's
the
a
thing.
big
Does she
deal.
put it up with it and sacrifice her sex life? And
the thing is, it's not. the mediocre size in the dick. It's mediocre dick play.
But obviously, at the end of the day, the dick didn't matter because she came out and said, "The man of my life, who I thought
the
was going to
man,
marry,
Guys,
just dumped
So
me."
she got over the mediocre dick. Like
No, because he saw the post and fucking ran.
it went from
Yes.
mediocre to amazing.
But yeah, what I'm saying is like she got over the dick part,
Yeah.
and was like, he treats me right, I'm gonna stay with him. And then he came out and dumped her, and she's like, "Fuck, I fucked up." So at the end of the day, the dick didn't matter.
I disagree with you guys. Still disagree.
At the end of the day, the dick doesn't.
Bullshit, dude.
Look, give it. You got to give it to.
You know, my
someone
wife's
else,
a fucking saint, but let's not use her as an example. Let's say I'm with a woman and she's got some just stank ass, you know what I'm saying? And the sex just ain't good. She's laying there as a dead fish, bro. I feel like I'm on the coast. I'm not wifing that up, dude.
dude. Okay, yeah, I get that. I get
Then
that.
how is it different? If I pull out this dick and it's just mediocre dick game, I'm not making her finish. I'm just fucking.
Yeah,
I'm
but you're not getting the point. She
But, dude-
had two questions there. The first question was the mediocre dick, and then a year later, the
But
man of her life,
is it
dumped her.
my point is it matters.
No,
And she's not. She's upset because she finally said, "Okay, the dick game doesn't matter. I'm going to stay with him."
But remember, it doesn't matter if he's finishing. My man's a winner.
No, I mean I always finish first.
he's a winner.
I am a champion, dude.
Like-
if you finish second, that's called a loser.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not worried about her.
My man is winning.
Your
Yeah.
wife's listening to this right now, going, "Oh yeah, you're in trouble."
She's like, you know, actually, yeah, he is the champion. He finishes first every time. Yeah, I don't know. I think it matters.
Okay.
Now, for her, I think she just has buyer's remorse because she may have said she was going to stick around, and then instead of her throwing down the "I'm out of here"
The
card,
gauntlet, yeah.
he threw down the gauntlet. She's like, "Fuck me." That's what I really think the problem is.
Got him. Got that.
Because if you're questioning it 7 months ago, you're already questioning too much.
yeah.
If I'm like, "Hey, bro,
I mean, she got over it though.
I want to marry this chick, but the sex is just god awful, dude. What do you think?" I'm already.
You're checked out.
Because what are you going to marry him and have god awful sex for the next 50 years?
But you see it on Reddit a lot, and people go on like the and ask questions about their sex life or something like that, and it's always
yeah.
bad. And it's like, you knew about this before, or you don't talk to your partner. Like, why not? Why come to Reddit and ask us? And we're gonna tell you to go talk to your partner
I
about
have
it.
an unpopular opinion about that because I love Reddit. I can get lost in Reddit.
Me too.
But I think a lot of times that shit's fake.
Oh yeah. Of course.
Sometimes, yeah.
Of course.
Like sometimes I'll be reading the questions and like there's people replying to the thread and it's like, man, it's just,
I actually wrote a fake "Am I the asshole" story
Ooh.
oh yeah?
I like those stories.
about a year ago. Yeah.
I saw
a little over a year ago.
I saw one the other day. It said I'm a 45-year-old MILF and I just banged my son's best friend at a sleepover. I think I might be pregnant. What should I do? And I just put, "Get out of here, old man."
Yeah. I mean, it's
Stop
probably
it.
fake.
Stop it. First of all, what 45-year-old MILF is streaming Reddit? Probably very few. And then secondly, why the fuck? Because your son's probably on Reddit.
So actually, I do know a relative of mine who's older who likes to look at Reddit.
No,
because it
I'm
makes
sure
them
there are.
laugh.
I'm sure there are some. Yeah,
Yeah.
Reddit's a gold mine. But anyways, continue. Okay, was that your Ask Reddit?
That was it. So I do think we probably need to wrap it up.
Yeah, it's getting close.
At hour 6 minutes? No, at 106
106 minutes. Yeah. So
Yeah.
This
we're
dude
at.
said an hour and 6 minutes. We're at hour
I just
45.
read the thing.
Hour 47.
Should we play the music?
Yeah. Let's
Yeah, we can wrap it up. Thanks for coming, guys.
Yeah, that was fun. All right, so we hope you enjoyed our draft and watching Brute fumble through it. Always remember to send us your questions and anything you just want to talk about at email, either bruteandferg@gmail.com or on Twitter @bruteandferg.
Yeah, pump up them emails, man. Questions, comments, concerns, topics to discuss. They've been pretty low lately, but I got a surprise for you guys. I told Mackenzie she could swing by next week
So
for a little bit.
she's going to be a guest.
She's going to be a guest.
She's going to be a friend.
Okay.
She's going to be a friend.
Okay, here we
Not
go.
for the whole thing, so we can make it X-rated towards the end. But yeah, she asked to come on. I said it could happen.
All right.
I got nothing. Thanks for viewing and send those questions in.
And make sure you like, share, subscribe. Later, guys.
See ya.